here. I don't have anything to stream, but I'm here. So hello. What's going on, everyone? It is I, Nate. On the stream, I stream Tuesday through Friday. It's Friday. I got to be streaming. Frankly, I don't want to be here. Like that dude from the football games a long time ago. I'm only here so I don't get fined. Except there's no fine. It's just that like in my head, like I'm a failure if I can't stream Tuesday through Friday like I always say I do. So what's going on, everyone? How y'all doing? Sound off in the friggin' what's it called, the chat thing in Twitch. Who's out there? You send a message in the Twitch chat. Whomstever you are, hop to it. All right, very cool. No one responding. This is good. This is all good stuff. Then I guess I'll share my screen. Literally nothing going on today, so I suppose I'll do what I always do when I have nothing to do, and I'll full screen a terminal. I did notice something neat in the Alacrity configs. Alacrity slash alacrity.toml. You can set a window blur effect, and that will request that it blurs the window, which means I can turn my opacity way down, not that far down. Point two, point one, 0.01, 0.0001, 0.001, 0.005, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we found the limit. Anyway, now you can still read the text on my screen, and yeah, it's still somewhat visually appealing. So that's fun. That's all cool. That's dandy. That's neat. So then the other thing I usually do is open up a web browser. So that's what I'll do now. So we'll make a directory. We'll call it Friday Stream. Good stuff. We'll do an HTML project. We'll do the same thing I always do. Vite, HTML, TypeScript. That's what I did last Friday. It worked out. I'll do it again. So we'll just say in bun Vite. There we go. Okay. Well, we don't have that. Bun I Vite. Great. Vite. Bun Vite. Let's go. All right. There's nothing in here though, so we'll Control C that bad boy. We'll copy out to the canvas fun into here, and then we'll just starting fresh once we get all the canvas stuff in, because I have some ideas. I know I was saying I got nothing, but I got ideas. What else is here? Pipes.ts, don't need it. rm pipes.ts, style.css. What's in the style.css? Bunch of nonsense. I don't know where that came from anyway. Bun Vite. What do we get? Localhost 5173. Let's see it. Nothing. Fantastic. Now it's time to get that real stuff going. Always with the real stuff. That's my life. Is it too real for you? I hope so. The hell is that website? Storyblocks.com. Oh, shit. I typed it wrong. Let's get some music going. Music, royalty-free music. Let's go with some hip-hop. That's what I want. Let's see. What are we playing? Bouncy Walk by Mood Mode. Sure. All right, this song kind of slaps. This will work. All right, I was lying when I said I had nothing going on. I know exactly what it is I'm going to do. Y'all ever see those? Let's see. Y'all ever see those music, animation, pendulum, this stuff? I want to make one of these. The way all this stuff works. So this is what I'm going to do. So I guess I got to model these and their locations as like a function of some time. Make it so that it plays a sound file when it hits one of the walls, whatever. They're all the same, you know. So I suppose the first thing to do is, what am I doing? I don't know. We'll look up pendulum, what's it called? The equation. Alright, I don't know about that. There's a lot here. Torque, energy, small angle approximation. Ketsu, Newton's balls. Indeed, this is Newton's balls. Shout out to the dude that went to middle school with me, Jason, who would refer to Newton's cradle as Newton's balls every time. That shit was very funny. Wonder where you're at, Jason. Doesn't matter. I mean, Jason, of course, matters, but I haven't talked to him in forever. Moved away during high school. What do we got? What do we got? This is a lot of math. I gotta be real with you. This math is too confusing to me. There's got to be some other way to do it. How'd they make this animation? How'd they make this? This is what I want to know. Is this just an ellipse? Yeah, I don't know how any of that works. I suppose it could just do a sine wave and just have them move across the screen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a sine wave. So let's do one of these. Throw this bad boy down. Open up a terminal. Make a new tab. Terminal in the tab. Bun Vite. Let's go. Localhost 5173. 5173. Let's open up main TS. So now that we know how to animate something, it should be easy. Also, if you guys hear a noise in the background, I bought a new 3D printer and I've set it like 10 feet behind me. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Let me know. Right over there. Anyway. What was I doing? We'll do a function animate, and then all it'll do is request animation frame animate, and then we'll call animate. So we got that. We got the canvas, so we'll just say like canvas dot draw something. I don't know. Let's do a new tab. Dot slash canvas dash fun slash main dot ts. We'll need to steal another little bit of code from last week's thing. So it sends in a timestamp. That's going to be important. How are we calling this render function?
the jam. I reckon I ran. They like when I do it 'cause that's the jam.
Where are we calling this? Up at the beginning someplace? So we're just defining a bunch of stuff. Where does the control flow go? Guys, where's the control flow? Here it is. Flappy Bird. Okay, so then Flappy Bird just sets delta y to 0. Timestamp. The first time I call Flappy Bird, it says -1. Okay, so we'll do -1 as well. -1. And then I guess we'll need to steal some more code to figure out how that stuff all works. There we go. We'll steal all this. So we'll yoink that. Paste that in there. Now it's time to go. Far last time. That'll work. There we go. So we're rendering black now. And then we'll just do a function draw circle. And it'll take an X and a Y and probably a size. So let's see. Canvas, circle. What the hell is this thing called? HTML, whatever. Canvas circles. There we go. CTX.begin path. CTX.arc. 95504002. What are those about? 95 50 40 0 2 times math dot pi CTX dot stroke. CTX, oh, this thing. Start, end. Okay, so that's the... So this is like the number of degrees. The arc, x, y, in radius. Okay. Make the radius a number. Y will make this a number. X will make this a number. So that's all fine and dandy. Oh, that doesn't exist. Change that to pi. Fantastic. So this should draw us a circle. Didn't. Don't know why I would think it would. Where's the W3 school? I don't even want this. This is annoying. How do I make the stroke be a certain canvas, stroke, color, JavaScript. Okay, there we go. Stroke style. Let old stroke style equal canvas CTX dot stroke style. And then what we'll do is we'll say stroke style equals color. We'll make a new color. Color string there we go, and then we'll say CTX dot stroke style equals old stroke style. Fantastic. This is mad at me. CTX dot left hand side of the expression may be an optional, may not be an optional property access. What? Why is that mad at me? This one makes sense. Left-hand side of an assignment expression may not be an optional property access. All right, you know what? We're passing in CTX. Canvas, rendering context 2D, and then we don't need these things at all. There we go. So then we'll draw a circle. We'll make it red. X is going to be, I don't know, 20. Y is going to be 20. The radius is going to be 10. This seems quite reasonable. How do I get the null out of it? Cast to non-null TypeScript. How to perform typecasting? Do undefined or null? No, I want the opposite of that. Non-nullable type assertion. Do I just do this? Declarations with initializers cannot also have. Alright. var CTX. Rendering context 2D. Is this? I thought the exclamation mark did that. Anybody here know how to make this thing be definitely a rendering context 2D? So I don't have to do these exclamation marks everywhere, or the question marks, or whatever the hell it is. I don't even know how this works. Random, undefined. Const definitely, okay. Might be CTX, and then we'll say const CTX equals canvas rendering context 2D might be CTX. Does that work? Const that. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it, boys. X, Y, radius. Drawing a full circle every time. Last time is a number. Delta time is not red. Got it. So we're drawing a circle, and we should have a circle. Fantastic. We got a circle. So we got that. So then all we need to do is make, I don't know. We'll do a real quick for let I equal 0, I is less than, I don't know, how many of those can I fit on there? 20? I plus plus. Friggin', where's my, there we go. So we'll draw these every 40 pixels. So we'll say, let's see, draw circle. So that'll be the Y value going up. So we'll just say I times 20. And we should have 20 of them. I've screwed that up some kind of way. I times 10. Why is this mad at me? X, Y, number. Let's make this a 10. Let's make it this 20. Have I done something wrong? Am I dumb? If we pull this out of here, it'll draw one circle. We put it in there, it doesn't draw one circle. What? Also, this thing isn't even big enough. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Inspect a Rooney console. Let's write this bad boy. So we're getting a bunch of new frames, but we're not getting that. Do I not know how to do a for loop? For loop type script. For let I equal 0, I less than whatever. I said I greater than. Oh, I'm an idiot. I less than 20. There we go. Now we have a bunch of circles. So we'll say 20 I times 20. There we go. So we got 20 circles. Now let's move them. So we'll say, let's see. What the hell do we do now? Okay, so now we want to move these circles. So we'll be working on the x value. So let's just do times I. So we've got one of those. Fantastic. All right, good. So now they're going all the way off the screen. Let's go back to 50. 40. Whatever. So we're gonna need some like sine wave crap. So we'll do a math dot sine times 20 times I. Is that a thing? How do you do math sine? Oh, it's lowercase. That's right. The left must be a... What is this? Turns the sign of a number. Oh, that's right. So we need to... Fine, let's do this. What does this give us? This should just put circles everywhere? Okay, no, it'll be 0. Oh, because I is going to be a big number no matter what. All right, we got something. We're cooking. We're basically there. Let's see. What else is going on? Let's see how my 3D print is doing. Okay, this is coming along. That's good. Anyway, back to work. So we have one of these. This is really not that sinusoidal sort of thing going on the way I want it to, though. So just doing the timestamp, probably not the best move. What if we divide the timestamp by like 10? 100. 1,000. Okay, now we're talking. Look at that. You guys seeing this? So we multiply that bad boy by 500. And then let's multiply it again by I. Okay, so now we got this kind of pendulum effect going. Now let's multiply this only by 50, and then let's slide this entire thing over by adding like plus. Where's the plus key? Plus 0.5 times width. Let's put this all in parens because I don't know what the rules are. There we go. Let's multiply this by 20. 10. Alright, so this is very good. Next thing to do is going to be to, I don't know, draw a line in the middle. Function draw middle line. We'll give it kind of the same sort of stuff as we have here. Draw middle line. Bunch of nonsense. Color, fine. X, fine. Y doesn't matter. Radius doesn't exist. So we'll do one of those. Fantastic. So we'll do CTX dot stroke style equals. We'll steal all of this. We'll just yoink all this stuff. Stroke style. Color begin path. CTX dot, what is it, line or something we want? Line. X dot move. Yeah, so we'll move to X comma 0, and then we'll do a CTX dot line to X comma height. That'll work. Oh, why does it matter to me? Transform failed? Oh, I don't want that. There we go. So we'll do draw middle line. We'll pass in CTX. The color we'll do blue. X we'll do width over 2. Great stuff. Spelled that wrong. That. There we go. So we got a line. So that's fantastic. So the next thing we're gonna have to do is probably figure out how to make all of them have their own individual motion. So the easy way to do this is for each one of them to be defined, have their motion defined in a ratio of the first one, and then move the first one at some very predefined thing, if that makes sense. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do this because I'm not very smart. Let's take a look at my 3D print. Oh yeah, this is coming along nicely. My 3D printer is going absolutely crazy right now. This is all very good. Yeah, so we got my 3D printer going. That's cool. So the problem is this thing is swinging. What I want to do is just have them all moving. So there's got to be some way of doing that. So the cool thing about these is like you have everything moving in its own sort of motion, but every once in a while they all sync up. And I know I can do this with sine waves. Elwood Mo, what kind of 3D printer you get? I got the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon. I really didn't feel like dicking around with a 3D printer all day. I kind of wanted to just get something that would work. And these things are allegedly just kind of work. So, it's the Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon. Because I've owned 3D printers in the past. I think this is my 4th one. I always get rid of them. But like, it's always a lot of like dicking around to get everything working. So I just said, you know what, screw it. I'll buy this thing. It's got like 4 things that hold all the different filaments, and you just plug it in, and it just works. And frankly, it's pretty much a plug-and-play system. I was kind of wary about the Chinese Bamboo Lab software, but like, shit, dog, it works. Drain Gang Glazer says, damn, that's crazy, TBH. Thank you. Weird comment to make. Anyway. Elwood, you have a Creality in the garage doing nothing. Yeah, that's usually what they do. I finally decided it was time to get one. Here, let me switch my camera real quick. So I bought this thing. and it's a little LCD screen attached to a Raspberry Pi and a BlackBerry keyboard, and you're meant to put a rubber band around it. And then you have to 3D print a case if you want one. And I thought, all right, whatever, I'll just have the rubber band. And then I bought this thing, which is just a circuit board and a screen. And then I bought this thing, which is another circuit board and a screen with a keyboard. And then I thought, I have way too many of these, and I can't use any of these devices anywhere because I will look very silly carrying around a circuit board and dicking with it. So I finally have an excuse to buy another 3D printer. So I'm going to print out those things, and then I'm going to use it for prototyping for some other stuff. You know, I have another thing here. The Clockwork Pi U console, which is nice, except the Wi-Fi antenna sucks. So you have to bring your own Wi-Fi antenna. And there's no natural place to put this on the device without drilling a hole. So I think what I can do is I can 3D print something to go in here, in this kind of slot, that can hold the antenna in kind of a more reasonable fashion. That doesn't look silly. And you can pop it out like that. So, like, I'm getting to the point where I just need something to be able to make this stuff. And, you know, 3D printers, you know, useful for other reasons. I got some projects I want to do in the future that will require some rapid prototyping, so I figure it'll be helpful to have. Let's get back to work on this thing. So those of you that just got here, I'm trying to make one of these. Let's do youtube.com music pendulum animation thing. I'm trying to do one of these, where each one of these things makes a different noise, and it does a whole fucking whatever. So I figured I may as well just like get going and see what I can do. Yeah, that's exactly it. Fucking with 3D printers all day long every day sucks. And it's like, is your hobby printing things, or is your hobby owning a printer and using it? Like I more power to you if you really enjoy screwing with it, but like, man, I just want items and things. So this Bambu Lab one, you know, I asked my Discord to talk me out of buying it, and they're like, yeah, if you're gonna buy a 3D printer, that's the one. It's just like using an HP printer, which is to say it's not painless, and it takes a little bit to set up, and of course it's like industrial machinery in your house, but it's like, it's not that bad. Anyway, back to work. And this thing's almost done. I'll take it out and take a look at it and show you guys when it's ready. What was I doing? So I got these things moving, but I want them to all move kind of on their own sort of deal. So I'm actually going to start X. Let's see. So what I want to do is have each one of them move at a certain... I don't want to do this. So similar thing to a boat being a hole in the water that you throw money into, a 3D printer is a hole in the garage that you throw money and time into. That's funny. $700? No, 1,500. I'm also very bad with money. I don't know if you guys knew that. So what if we take the timestamp and then divide that by I? That should kind of get us the effect we're looking for. TV Josh, what's this for? What's the 3D printer for, or what's the animation thing I'm doing for? The animation. Oh, it's Friday, and I tell everyone I stream every Friday, so I feel like I'm contractually obligated to stream. So I'm here, and I got nothing going on. But I, like 20 minutes ago, I saw one of these YouTube videos of like one of these things. And I thought, oh, this looks like fun. I could try that. That seems as useful as anything. So that's what I'm doing. Also, I think my 3D print just ended. Yeah, there we go. Let's take a look at that.
I go by all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The sixth man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans.
Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy. Face focus. Here we are. So this is the build plate. I guess I can just pop this bad boy off of here. I don't know exactly how this works. There we go. And then I guess I gotta scrape this off. Oh, there's a bunch of shit on the edge that needs to be scraped off. They said put glue stick on it to make it so it doesn't stick. I didn't realize they meant wall-to-wall glue stick because they dumped a bunch of it right over here. So I gotta figure that out at some point. Anyway, here it is. This is actually pretty nice. So yeah. Oh, I still have green screen effect on this. It's not black, it's green, but I have a green screen effect on my this scene. So let me fix that. Let's remove that. Is this the one? Does this show it as green? No, it doesn't. Hold on a second. Filters. Let's get rid of the chroma key. Close that. There we are. So this is your fourth printer. Don't feel so bad about shit canning my first, yeah. If you get the circles to go smaller and larger, you get the effect that they're going around the center pole. That makes sense, actually. Let's see. So let me unplug the SD card. I'm trying to assemble this thing here. And then I guess this slides in like this. There we go. So I guess there's a top to this thing that I haven't built that I need to do. It's a little loose in here, but I could figure that out. But no, this is nice. This is good. So I gotta figure out how to get the bits of ABS off of this thing. Oh, there we go. Peeled that one off. Let's peel this one off. Because I'm about to start another print. I mean, there we go. Yeah. Trying to get this off with my fingernail. Looking for suggestions. What I should print next. It's one of those tiny retro computers. It's not a retro computer. It's a Raspberry Pi with it's a Raspberry Pi connected to an LCD screen. So it's like a fully fledged Linux terminal. I was running, you know, once you get it going, once you get up and running, it runs like NeoVim and stuff. And it runs all the LSP servers. Like, it's not as fast as a regular computer, but it's surprisingly usable if you want to write programs on it. Not that you would want to do that. I intend to use it as like an SSH machine for, like, if I'm sitting on my couch and I don't want to, like, turn on my computer, I could just turn on the little thing. Nice, I got an RPi and a miniature Nintendo case. Nintendo case? What are you playing, video games? Yikes. Yikeroonies. All right, so I got to figure out what to print next. Anybody have any suggestions? Come up with suggestions and put them in the chat while I replace the build plate. And get a glass of water. What could you make that would take the absolute longest? I don't know. Print an air fryer. Fuck you. A pizza oven. Also fuck you. Print a device that your printer needs that wasn't already included when you bought it. LMAO. It's like a plug and play thing. You don't need anything. All right, your ideas are all shit. What the hell is that website called? 3D printable things. All right, let's get something good. Thingiverse, fantastic. Whatever, allow selection, that'll be fine. Spice Rack, don't care. Quick release mount, don't care. That's an advertisement. A measuring spool. Ooh, actually, that could be useful. I'm not going to get that right now. A gun. Parts to build your own Segway. What am I going to do with a Segway? I have legs. Ooh, hold on. I have an IKEA Scatus. Let's see if I just search for IKEA Scatus. Let's see. What do we got? Scissors holder, don't care. Filament spool, don't care. Battery tray, don't care. Headphone holder, that might be useful. Tape holder, boring. Pegboard, boring. Oh, this is all cringe. Helping hand for IKEA Scatus. Ugh. What else is there? Come on, Ultimaker Thingiverse. Let's go most makes. Filter by things, I suppose. All things? Sure. Let's do, is there like a useful thing? Gadgets? Do I want a gadget? Xbox One controller stand, Gearbox keychain, fidget spinner. Oh. This is all so lame. Bottle opener and cap gun, meh. Smart stands. Yeah. Rubber band gun? Charging stand. A scotch tape dispenser. What? How much scotch tape do you people use? Did you need a dispenser for it? Micro SD card box. That seems almost useful. What's with the fidget spinners? Is a fidget spinner the most useful thing the 3D printing community can come up with? You see, this is what makes me mad about 3D printing stuff. Like, people are so interested in having a 3D printer, they never think, oh, can I make something good? This is all boring. Flash drive Cryptex. Oh, Cryptex. Wow. All right, this is actually kind of cool. Blade key organizer. Oh, how's my app running? All right, so I need to run these much faster. This is far too slow. I need these to go by like once every like couple seconds on all of them. Like clearly dividing by I was not the play. Why don't I just make this divided by 100 divided by I? Okay, this is more like it. All right. What the hell was I doing? Oh, this thing. Oh, this is all garbage. Is there anything useful here? An iPad stand? It's just stands for things you already own. All right, now this seems kind of cool, but I bet I need to have like an electric motor or something for this. Yeah. All right, that's pretty cool, but I don't have the rest of the requisite stuff. I want something that I can like print now and then show off on the stream like before I finish in like an hour. The hollow clock is pretty sweet. Lift pod. What do we got? What do we got? This is all useless. You know, screw it. I bet this thing had a top that I could print. the case for this thing. Maybe that's what I do. I just print a top to this thing. Actually, no, I don't think this did have a top. I bet this is how it's supposed to be go together. Print a ball that can bounce. How am I supposed to print a ball that can bounce? I have plastic. Arthur Granson's machine with concrete. Oh, ugh. It's all useless. I'm left to my own devices yet again. Don't worry. Let's see, owl keychain. You know what? I'm just gonna go for views here. Is there like? All right, this is fashion stuff. Where's the anime chicks? Is there any of that? Maybe somebody will watch to see an anime chick get printed. I don't know. This is all useless. Gadgets, learning. I could learn. How is 3D printable chainmail learning? What is this? Send me an imagery link. Oh, one of these things. But you need a motor for this. I don't have a motor. I operate purely in the digital realm. Book ring. Fully printable microscope. That's pretty neat. Microscope is the first neat thing I've seen here, by the way. That's the only truly cool thing. It's all useless. Globe, who cares? If I want to see a globe, I can just look down. It's the Earth. What else is here? Is there like a cool version of this website? That has like good stuff that matters? Toys and games. Oh boy. Oh, another fidget cube. Tabletop miniatures. Boring. All right, this Tupac octopus. That kind of slaps, I'm not going to lie to you. Print an animal that has movement. All right, these miniatures are cringe and boring. What's the other? A fully functional sextant. Bro, it's got sex right there in the word. You know you're getting laid when you print this bad boy. Somebody do me a favor and explain what a sextant is. A functional escalator model. Hold on a second. An air raid siren. Oh. How does this even work? Oh, this looks like it's going to be difficult to build. I got to put all this stuff together. Oh, man. Yeah, bearings. Yeah, I don't have any bearings. Print a mustache brush, then use it on cam. No, I already own a mustache brush. Masking tape holder, wrist guards. What am I, some sort of nerd? I give 0 fucks. Gear shift keychain. Guys, the realization is dawning on me that once I print the 4 things I need to print, The rest of this purchase will have been wasted because there's nothing useful. These wave coasters kind of slap. The Millennium Falcon. What am I going to do with the Millennium Falcon? I'm not a nerd. Jeez. Print a thinking cap. Thinking cap. Ooh. Oh, your print suppressor. Oh. There's got to be a good website. Things to 3D print. Is there like a website for like good things? You see the sextant, that was cool. Measuring tape spool might be useful. D&D nerds. Desk boxes, that could be something. QR codes. Oh, this actually kind of slaps. This chat is slow until you see it. What's up with that? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? I told you I'm only here because I said I stream every day. Springy doorstopper. Who cares? Triaxial pneumicron clock. Boring. Cable repair. Large machine vise. Is this a Nerf blaster? That'd be kind of sick to have a chair. Share screen. Am I not sharing my screen? Oh shit, I wasn't sharing my screen this entire time. I've just been scrolling through Thingiverse thinking everyone was watching me do it. I'm an absolute idiot. Card box. Pet filament maker. Bottle cap boy. Paper elephant embosser. It's kind of cool. A whistle. Customizable keychain. Indoor boomerang. Mini hanging storage container. Shoe organizer. Mini chess. Oh, where you only get like a couple of pieces. This actually looks pretty good. I could use this. Tally counter. Remote spring mount. Maker lamp. Battery dispenser. Squeeze fan. Hexagonal paddle. Wallet. Print an AR mag block. Why would I print a mag block? There's got to be something good here. I swear, there has to be something useful and good here. Rugged desktop organizer. This is all useless. This is all useless. Zelda stuff, maybe later. Who cares? Printable drone. Alright, that is actually kind of badass. Among Us crew body ghost. Oh, 3D printed bearings. Oh no. Tensegrity table. Print in place briefcase. That's kind of fun. Is this just claws for your fingers? Alright, the measuring cube looks useful. Collapsible basket. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep scrolling through this. There's nothing good. Locking cylinder. I gotta be honest, my headphone stand currently is a piece of crap. 4-in-1 tool. Cable strap. Sanding block. All of this is stuff that's like so cheap to buy. A drill bit sharpener. Who cares? Tool hooks. Like... modular organizer drawer grid. Everybody knows if I'm going to be modularly organizing things, I'm going to use Gridfinity. This is the one. This is the modular organizer. I mean, look at that. Now this is what I'm talking about. Modular organizer. Flippy desk calendar. So useless. A bottle opener. A thing that holds a bagel so you can slice it. Ah. This is making me really mad. Print a working clock. It doesn't come out working. You have to supply it power. You have to have like a motor and stuff. I don't own a motor. Let's see what Bamboo Labs uses examples. Cruise ship. The kaiju thing. Raspberry Pi case. Turbine model. That's pretty sweet. That's going to take forever. Sync camera accessories. Pen holder stand. PCB holder tool. That could be useful, actually. 3D models. Sort by downloads. All time. I suppose I just have to go with... Oh, this is sick. Helicopter. Yes. Now this is going to be sick. We want the STL. Download that bad boy. Flyingprop.stl. Boys, we're back in it. Prepare, preview. What is this about? Preview. I don't care. File, import. One of these bad boys. Flyingprop.stl. There we go. That all fits. Love it. Slice. All right. What's it mad at? Slice. Okay. Fantastic. What is this all about? Can I just print this stuff with like 100% infill and not care about any of this red stuff? Because I see red stuff. Top surface, sparse infill, whatever. Yeah, this will all work out. Working clock group, send me a Thingiverse link. Self-winding pendulum clock. No, I'm going to have to manufacture this. And it looks like you take screws and stuff. Plus, oh, I don't have any of that. It's going to be a big hassle. Well, this will do it. Print this bad boy. I could print it with... Yeah, this will work. Fantastic. So we got that going. We got this thing going. So this does not look very harmonious. So let's make this be 20 instead. So now it's I plus I divided by 20. So now some of them should line up sometimes when they're going past the thing. So we should start seeing some neat patterns here. Take timestamp divided by this. That's really fast. Is this pretty reasonable for a speed for one of these things? I don't know what the ratios and numbers they use on these things are. That's the real problem. Let's take a look at one of these things. Pendulum, music, thing. It's Rainbow Heat Wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Gotta be honest, I was hoping that that knowing that there was 28 would really help me out here, but I don't think it really has. I mean, you can just make 28 though. I suppose what we do is we assign each one of these a number and make it play a tone each time it goes past the thing. I suppose that makes sense. Play noise. What the hell is this thing called? It's JavaScript web. How to play audio. There's the audio element. Far audio, new audio. Is there like a MIDI thing? Web MIDI. Access musical instrument, whatever, MIDI map, MIDI output map. Port MIDI output. Is there like a play sound with MIDI JavaScript? Playing with MIDI and JavaScript. I'll just do this over here. Whatever. Does this thing even work? I need a MIDI install. Converting MIDI keys, got it. So we'll need this bad boy. Well, this is beautiful. Just copy this. and then we'll just call this thing one time and see what happens. Where's M being used? Where's O? What is this? M is our MIDI number and F is the result of the frequency. How do we play a... Okay, so we can... What's O? Using the JavaScript oscillator. How does that work? JavaScript oscillator. Oscillator node. Represents a periodic waveform, such as a sine wave. Audio processing module. Does a bunch of nonsense. How long is this thing going to take? 3 hours and 12 minutes. Alright, it will not be done by the time this stream is over. So I'm not even going to tease you guys with it. We're going to get into some oscillators. Here's a new oscillator. Got it. You can use the base audio context.create oscillator factor method. Creating an audio node. Okay. Generic interface representing an audio processing module. Audio source. Audio destination. Intermediate processing. Is there like a simple way to do this? Web audio API. Controlling audio on the web. Create audio visualizations. Hey, that's what we... Is it a visualization if it's... You know, never mind. I don't care anymore. Audio context. Been designed to allow modular routing. Basic audio operations performed with audio notes, which are linked together to form audio routing graphs. Several sources with different types of channel data are supported. Even within a single context, this modular design provides the flexibility to create complex audio functions with dynamic effects. Audio nodes are linked into chains and simple webs by their inputs and outputs. They typically start with one or more sources. Sources provide arrays of sound intensities, samples at very small time slices, often tens or of thousands of them per second. These can be either computed mathematically, such as oscillator node, or they can be recording from sound video files, like audio buffer source node and media element audio source node. And audio stream is media stream audio source node. In fact, sound files are just recordings of sound intensities themselves, which come in from microphones or electric instruments, and get mixed down to a single complicated wave. Damn, I'm losing viewers quick once I stop 3D printing. Simple workflow. Create audio context. Inside the context, create sources. Create effects nodes such as reverb, bi-quad filter, pan, or compressor. Choose the final destination of audio. Final destination. For example, your system speakers. Connect the sources to the effects and the effects to the destination. Timing is controlled with high precision and low latency, allowing developers to write code that responds accurately to events and is able to target specific samples even at a high sample rate. So applications such as drum machines and sequences are well within reach. All right. Fantastic. Say const audio context equals window dot audio context dot webkit audio context. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that. Cannot redeclare block. Block scope variable audio context. Am I doing this wrong? If you get the circle scope, oh, I was already there. Base audio context is created for us automatically and extends to an online audio context. We use this because we're looking to play live sound. If you just want to process audio data, for instance, buffer instrument not play, you can look into offline audio context. Oh, I see. That's legacy browsers. I see what's going on. So I can just say const audio context equals new audio context. All right. Loading sound, don't care, don't care, don't care. Controlling sound, modifying sound. What happens if I just... I'll just do this. Set target at time. Frequency. Equals 440. O dot set periodic wave. What does that do? I need a periodic wave. Periodic wave. I don't know how that works. Alright, new context-based audio context, periodic wave options. Periodic wave has no inputs or outputs. Is used to find custom oscillators when calling oscillator node.set periodic wave. Periodic wave itself is returned by audio context.create periodic wave. Alright. Audio context dot create periodic wave. All right, a number, slice of an array of numbers. Like wave constraints. All right, let's look this up. So we got this representing a DJ oscillation sense per param instance. Set periodic waves. It's a periodic wave. There we go. Finds a periodic waveform that can be used to shape the output of an oscillator node. Fantastic. Periodic wave has no inputs or outputs. Is used to define custom oscillators when using that. It is created by create periodic wave. Got it. Using the default, supposed to establish custom whatever. This create periodic wave, real image constraints. Array of cosine terms, array of sine terms. I don't understand how any of this audio stuff works. Guys, I think we've hit the end of a line. I don't know how you do any of this stuff. We have this. Thanks everyone for coming for the Friday stream. It's been real, I suppose. I'll catch you guys